Hi, I'm Mike Hale from the Cobb County Watershed Stewardship Program. On this edition of Ecological, I'll talk about the effects improperly discarded tobacco and tobacco-related products have on water quality. If you spend time on our roadways, chances are you've noticed accumulations of cigarette butts along the medians and gutters, especially near the busier intersections. It's no secret these small synthetic cylinders are an eyesore and quickly accumulate. But did you know that when they come in contact with rainwater, that water becomes contaminated, a sort of tobacco tea? This can create a toxic environment for fish and other wildlife. To add to the problem, not only do cigarette filters and the chemicals they contain affect aquatic life, they also affect our source of fresh drinking water. When a tobacco filter is casually tossed on the ground, whether out of a car window, stepping it out with the foot, or by dropping it somewhere other than an ashtray, it becomes part of the environment. During the next rain event, runoff will carry it to a stream through the storm drain system. As the filter soaks in the rainwater during its journey from user to ground to stream, river, or lake, the toxins it contains slowly leach out and spread through the water, leaving long-lasting and contaminating results. It's a pretty big impact for a small flick of the filter. Since the year 2000, multiple public health studies have shown that when one used cigarette butt is placed in a single liter of water, it can make it uninhabitable for fish. Now, it's true, most fish aren't confined to a single liter of water, so it's important to understand the cumulative effects these toxins have on aquatic organisms and our freshwater supply. Keep America Beautiful has noted that 38% of all roadside litter is tobacco products, mostly cigarette butts. Once in the environment, a single cigarette butt is expected to take 10 to 15 years to break down. That means there's a potential for 15 years worth of cigarette butts accumulated in our environment at any given time. In 2004, the USDA estimated 360 billion cigarettes were consumed in the United States that year. Though not all of those would end up in the environment, we do know they are the most littered item in the nation. That is apparent here in our own community. If we assumed a very conservative estimate of only 1% of those 360 billion cigarettes were littered, that still puts 3.6 billion butts in the environment each year. That's about 685,000 every minute. The cumulative effects of tobacco-related toxins can definitely be overwhelming to our water supply and aquatic organisms. So, does tossing one cigarette butt on the ground really make a difference? We certainly see they can all add up. If you still aren't sure, consider this. If drinking a glass of water that someone has used for an ashtray sounds unpleasant, avoid allowing the cigarette butts from contaminating that source of water. Let's work together to keep aquatic habitats, our community, and our water supply clean and healthy. Our world is not an ashtray. For more ways to help your environment here in Cobb County, visit the Cobb County Watershed Stewardship Program webpage at www.cobbstreams.org. Thanks for watching this edition of Ecological Tips to Reduce Your Footprints. We'll see you next time.